Hello, this is Scottcruz, intuitive medium life coach, blending the worlds of metaphysics and psychotherapy. Karma, what is it? Everyone always talks about, oh, they'll get their karma or instant karma. We always talk about it and we think what goes around comes around is karma. And in a sense, it's all very true, but what really is karma? There's different layers to karma that I would like to discuss to bring more of an awareness to the bigger picture about what karma really is. So of course, karma is very similar to the law of attraction. What you put out is what you get back. What goes around comes around. We hear that all the time. That is karma. And of course, karma does come in the same duality of positive and negative. Of course, you put out negative, get negative karma back. You put out positive karma back. Simple structure, and we call that a law of attraction. Simple physics, like attracts like, same thing. Now, of course, karma does teach lessons, and most people are able to realize and identify the karma and make change. The whole point of that in karma is to make change. Now, of course, karma also exists with previous lifetimes. Now, for those that don't believe in reincarnation, in the sense of the soul incarnating into the body, and if you don't understand that concept, and for a lot of people who are not spiritual, that's hard for them to understand, I like to say, think of life and your existence as being a dream state. You're dreaming this reality, you're dreaming this life, and when you are done with this dreaming this life, you dream another life and so forth. So it's all a dream state, or even like playing a video game. You play different characters in a video game, and so at the same time you're done with that game, you play another game. This is kind of what our cycle of life is in different life forms. So from every previous life, we do carry karma. And I like to say karma is a choice of lessons. Now in this lifetime, we do carry karmic patterns of the past, of the previous life. So for example, if someone has been a villain in their previous life, it might be a karmic lesson for them to be victimized in this life to understand what it's like to be a victim after being a villain. So of course, these karmic patterns are interchangeable. It may be that you've been oppressed in a previous lifetime, you continue to be oppressed, and you need to be forced out of that oppression to understand that you should not be oppressed and to find your inner strength. So that could be another karmic pattern that you experienced from a previous lifetime. The one thing I don't like that people tend to focus on karma in a sense that karma is a punishment. And I think a lot of times people only refer to karma as being negative or something spiteful when they say they got their karma. Karma is a simple sense, like I said before, what you put out is what you get back, but also unlearned lessons in the spiritual sense of what needs to be learned today, moving forward, so your soul can expand. This is how why our soul is infinite, actually, because it's always expanding. It's always learning new lessons, always finding new points of view in existence. And the broader you have your point of view in your being as a soul, the more life you get to experience. And that process is never ending. It always is going. It's always going. You're always expanding. And so that's why we're eternal beings. That's why we're infinite beings of creation, is because we're always expanding. Now, with understanding what karma is, we have to also understand what we put out is what we get back. Like I said before, when we're dealing with other people, you do not want to assume others' karma. That's a very important one here. And so you say, what does it mean to assume others' karma? Well, for example, if somebody does something against you in a negative way, I guess that's an oxymoron, but if someone does something to you that's negative, and they give you that negative energy, in whatever way it could come in, any type of package of an action, and you want to fight that back, and you want to prove them wrong, you want to teach them a lesson. Well, when you do that, you're assuming their karma. You're basically saying, I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to do something with it. Therefore, they will not have any consequence because you've assumed their karma. You've took possession and accountability for their energy. And now it's up to you to get rid of it. So you either have to heal it, let it go, or sometimes it festers in people and they do something they regret. So remember, allow the universe to take care of people's karma. It's way more intelligent than you of paying it back in the right way, in the right fashion. Once more, this is not saying to be complacent. Of course, if someone does something against you that you need to take legal action on, that is also fulfilling of their karma as well. But when it comes emotionally and teaching them a lesson, that is something you need to let themselves or the universe take care of. And you do not want to assume that karma by any means, because then you will be responsible for it. See it happen all the time. And then they wonder why the person that they've been, say, wronged by is out there going around with no consequence, because you've assumed it for them. Don't do that. So again, I want to make a very short video about karma, but the different dynamics and variables of karma. So remember, karma comes in different packages. It comes in a good form. We get a lot of good karma. If you put out good energy, you can get good karma back. At the same time, there's a negative karma too. What you put out negatively, it's going to come back. But there's also karmic patterns of your past lives, that come in forms of unlearned lessons. And you can understand what unlearned lessons you have of your past life or karmic patterns based on the theme, the recurring theme in your life. And of course, that's going to teach you to become more of the person that you know you have not become yet, because those karmic patterns that come in forms of, a lot of times it comes in forms of negative patterns or negative experiences. But it's your job to be the magician to convert that energy. So I hope this simplifies this perspective of karma. And also, if you need help identifying what your karmic patterns are, or what's maybe karma that you're putting out, or if you have any bad karma, whatever the case is, if you need help to identify this, you can book a session with me online at scottcruzpm.com. We can assess all the information you may not be aware of currently. We help bring that to light for you so you can process and reprogram the subconscious to get you in a better modality of life, so you can actually start creating the life you prefer and be the being that you intend to be. Or you can subscribe to this channel. I will be posting new videos every week. So subscribe, share, comment, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Now remember, you are the god of your own myth. What do you want to create? Much love.